The year is 2006. You just bought yourself a new Ferrari. You have a hot girl sitting in the passenger seat of your car. It is summertime, and you're gonna go fast.
Drive him up the speed! Let's start! I like to go fast.
Outrun 2 was originally released on the Xbox and in the arcade, but then got re-released a few times in the arcade, and then eventually ended up on the PlayStation 2 and PC as Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast. Now, Outrun has always been the dude's video game. A game about riding in a fast car with a hot girl and trying to go as far as you can before the time runs out.
I wrote a blog post a while ago about why I f***ing hate video games, because this is what it does. It appeals to like the male fantasy.
Don't lose your girlfriend. Don't be last, you'll upset the girl. Frank Tremblay.
And I believe that Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast is the best racing game Sega ever made. And now that's a pretty bold claim, seeing that Sega made Outrun, Daytona USA, they made Sonic R, which, before you hate on Sonic R, we're gonna be talking about Sonic R here in a minute, so buckle up. The thing that makes Outrun different from other racers is there isn't just one track you run. It's always a straight track, and there's no laps. Instead, you have different paths you can take at the end of each individual track, which then takes you on a different course. Now, Outrun 2006 adds more to this than the original Outrun did by giving you challenges. The girl, I guess your girlfriend, sitting next to you, wants you to do crazy crap. And when you do them, she gives you hearts. And that is what it's all about, impressing your girlfriend.
Go through the gate! Let's start! Yeehaw! Hit the cars! Let's start! Collect the coins! Let's start! Yes! Woo-hoo! You're so cool!
Outrun 2006 and Outrun 2, I'm gonna kind of jump back between the names because they're practically the same game, were both directed by Yu Suzuki. Now, I talked a lot about Yu Suzuki in my Apple Arcade video, which wasn't very positive about Yu Suzuki because Air Twister really does suck balls. I think Apple went to Yu Suzuki and was like, hey buddy, you're a Japanese developer, you've made some good games. You know, we're trying to throw money at this Apple Arcade thing. Make us something real good, you know, make us something spicy. Put that magic in there that we know no one else can do. And this is what he made. And I don't know how they released that thing. And the fact that it's now getting a console port on the Switch, I don't know, Air Twister's real bad. But I gotta have some respect for Yu Suzuki because he made Outrun 2006. Sorry, Yu Suzuki, I was not familiar with your game. Now, Outrun 2006 really is the culmination of Sega racing. It takes everything good from Daytona USA and mixes it with the style of Sonic R. Now, hate on Sonic R all you want, the vibes of Sonic R are immaculate. If you're familiar with my channel, you'll know that the first 2 videos I uploaded were about Sonic R. They were projects for school, and I needed to let my school know that Sonic R rules.
Try to keep your feet right on the ground when you're supersonic racing. There's no time to look around. We're just supersonic. Does it brighten up the day? Don't you feel that sometimes you just need to run away?
But Outrun 2006 takes those vibes, and again with music from TJ Davis and Richard Jakes, delivers some good vibes. enough talking about Outrun 2006. I think it's time we play Outrun 2006. What up, y'all? Outrun 2, coast to coast. We in the game. We're playing the PC version. As I said before, there's a few different versions of this game, but I'd say the best version to play, at least now, is the PC version. There's a few things you're, like, not allowed to say on YouTube. One of which is that, like, I don't know, like, on myabandonware.com, you know, you might be able to, I don't know, find a copy of this game with the mod already installed that makes the PC version pretty good, you know, runs at 4K, 60 FPS, you know, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying that. You're not allowed to say that stuff on YouTube. That's just an example. But it's not on Steam. It's delisted, so, you know, just out. That's just out there for the people. Oh, wrong button. Gotta change my... I like this car. It's one of my favorite cars in the game. It's not the best car by any means, but for the sake of this video, it's the one that handles probably my favorite. And for what I'm showing, it should be good. So anyway, this is Outrun 2, coast to coast. So you always start on this beach level, and this beach level, honestly, I'm like extremely tired of playing it because you always start. But anyway, because this game is the male fantasy of video games, your hot girlfriend is telling you the only way that she's gonna want to drive with you is to hit the cars. So that's exactly what we're doing right now. We are just, she said, and that's your points in this game, is hearts. How much your girl likes you. And so, what do we have to do? We gotta do what she tells us. She's telling me to drive faster than the speed limit. She's telling me pass them cars. That's what we're doing. So now you have options of places you can turn. We'll go to the Bay Area. I don't know where I want to end up. But that's the thing about Outrun, and this is the staple of Outrun, is the branching paths. I think I alluded to it earlier, but you have different paths you can take that kind of change it. So every run of Outrun's different if you just depending what routes you take, and there's different missions actually dependent on each route you take, and certain routes can actually have different RNG that gives you different things you can do. I can't hit any of those cars. Wow, I was really good at dodging all of those cars. Okay, this one, hit the beach ball, is usually the easiest one, but you can really screw it up. But my girlfriend so that's kind of the thing. The original Outrun was all about, oh, I'm gonna crash. Ugh. It was all about just going fast. Well, coast to coast, let's go to the forest. Even the forest is kind of hard. The forest has a cool gimmick, though. But it's all about doing the challenges to impress your girl, man. And there's actually like 3 different girls in the game you can impress, but you have to do the special requests and stuff. And this game's actually pretty difficult. Not gonna lie. But yeah, here we gotta hit the ghosts. So like, some of them are ridiculous, you know? We're hitting these ghosts, and when you hit them, their eyes go boing! You know, they're very cartoony. Maybe I'll show the harder ones, but the harder challenges in this game are actually pretty tough. And like, this car can't do a lot of them, because a lot of them require, at least in the later levels, require you to be able to go to a certain speed. Oh, no. Oh, not good, not good. Oh, wow, we screwed that one up. Did really bad on that one. It's hard to play this game and talk. But a lot of them require you to go a certain speed, and this car just is not fast enough to handle it. But I really do like this car. It's one of my favorite cars in the game. All the cars are Ferraris, by the way. That's why this game isn't on Steam anymore. Hit the cars. I don't ever remember doing a hit the cars on this one. Interesting. Wow, we really screwed that one up. Not playing the best. I definitely have footage of me playing this game better. But, you know, come on. All right, well, we did it. My girlfriend loves that I just destroyed thousands of dollars worth of automobiles. I like, this is the Sonic level, though. See, there's Sonic. Hit the cars again? Is this all hit the cars? Oop, not good. Not good. Definitely not good. Being exposed as an Outrun 2 scrub right now with this gameplay. Let's go to the Floral Village, because I like the way this one looks. I definitely have footage of me playing this game better. Trust me. But, you know, whatever. So, a thing about this game, one of my favorite things is just the vibes. I love the graphics of this game. I really don't think games need to look better than this game. And obviously, this is the PC version running at a much, much higher resolution than this game was probably ever meant to run at. Because you can, with the config files that you get... Oh, why did I go through the beach ball there? What the heck?
Oh no!
Weird.
Keep tapping cards.
Wow, we're playing bad. Not playing our best. But you can get, I'm running this game at 1440p right now, because I actually don't have a 4K monitor for my computer. Oh, not good. Well, I'll live with A rank, I guess. Unless, oh, well, maybe we'll pass some more. Well, you know, we didn't do the best, but that is a run of Outrun, at least that mode, right there. We made it, you know? That's all I care about. We made it. We might be got an A rank. Rank B. Awesome. You know, the funny thing is, your girlfriend's tits are out in this game, in the PC version, but on the PS2 version, she's a lot more clothed. I also love this crowd. Can we just zoom in on this crowd for a second? They're just great. I swear one of those guys kind of vaguely looks like Joe Biden. There it is. We'll take the fastest car in the game. Let's grab this one that sounds like Sonic. This whole soundtrack sounds like Sonic. I have a theory that this is the real Sonic R2, is this game. Just because of the music, it's a racing game. Get ready. And Sonic is vaguely in it. That's like my fun little thing to say. But there is a race, so just like F-Zero, actually, it's a 30-person race here. And you have to race through. Now, this is actually... So there's two different outruns in this game, if you could call it that. Where you have the branching paths. You have the original Outrun 2 branching paths, and then you have Outrun 2 Coast to Coast versions as well. So this is actually from the original Outrun 2, is these levels that we're going to be racing through, which I actually don't know the original Outrun 2 levels as much. This car I actually hate. I think it is too fast. It is like too fast to control. But, you know, the one nice thing about it is when you do get a stretch, you just literally pass everyone. Ugh. And the drifting in this game just feels just immaculate. It is one of my favorite things about this game, is that drift just feels so good. Okay, we're gonna get totally owned here. Yep, this turn right here, I don't think I'm... Oh, wow, the car saved me. I was like, I don't think I'm making that turn. But we did. Wow. I think Casino Town's actually one of the harder levels to get through, just because of how often and how sharp some of the turns are, and how they just come at you right after it, one after another. But there is some straightaways in it, which we can probably do to catch up to first place. So this game is kind of lenient. Like, I think you only need third place to continue. Like, because there's A rank is all you need, but there is a triple A rank in the game. And triple A rank's just for bonus points. You don't actually need to get it. So really, this game, you're really just aiming for third place. Which is how I like to live my life. Just aiming for third place. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's gonna be a wide turn. Hey, look at that, dude. This is what we call good clean racing right there. We're also going through Outrun backwards right now. This is actually a mirror mode that we're in. Actually, now I think about it, this might be coast to coast levels. No, this is original Outrun. Well, maybe not. I always kind of have trouble telling when it's... I'm now starting to think these are coast to coast levels and not original Outrun. In this mode with the races, it just kind of switches back and forth. of whether it feels like being an original Outrun level or coast to coast. Okay, Bay Area. Yeah, we're going through it backwards. Okay, because yeah, we got Bay Area, then we'll probably do the normal coast. So we got 2 levels to get past 6 places, so I think we got it. I think we do got it. But the PC version is super easy to set up if you can get a config file, or if you can get the game. You know, there is a physical version of this game on PC that does exist, and the PS2 and Xbox versions are okay. They're fine. I don't think the PS2 version's that good, though. It's fine. I have some footage of it I can throw up. It is, I mean, you can play it on a CRT, and that's kind of cool. And it does there is something about it, but it is kind of a different game than this PC one's kind of a whole different beast. There is multiplayer you can do on the PC with LAN, but I've heard it's buggy as heck. But I know there is a community out there of people doing it, so I don't know, if you're willing to look that up and you want to do an Outrun LAN party, that does sound like a pretty good time. I just don't know how it works. And it was kind of out of the scope of what I wanted to do for this video, so... Oh, we're gonna win this, yo. Check that out. Look at that water. The water also in the PC version's actually good, and has, like, cube map reflections, or maybe planar reflections. Has some kind of reflection. That the PS2 version's just normal water. So there are some version differences, not too bad. But I would recommend the PC version. It runs on literally anything, because, like, this is a 2006 game. Check that out, baby. First place. See, I played... We did a lot better there. we actually did good on that one. So, you know, that's what I'm talking about. Now, in the time between making this video and stuff happening and shooting everything, there's a few final thoughts I have about Outrun 2006. Just recently, Nintendo released F-Zero 99. Now, F-Zero 99 is incredible. I was shocked. I was seeing the leaks for them making a new F-Zero 99 game. I was a little disappointed, but after playing it, I have never experienced anything quite like F-Zero 99. Now, it got me thinking, it got the gears turning here. Outrun 2006, 99. But I think a new multiplayer game similar to F-Zero 99, but with Outrun, I think that game would be ballin'. So Sega, I mean, I got ideas for you. You just gotta make the game now. But in conclusion, Outrun 2006, the best racing game Sega ever made. Thank you, and subscribe.